Hello everyone, I am the owner of this YouTube channel. Long time no see. It's been a while, hasn't it? Just barely over 1 year since my last post, and my last upload was Halloween of 2023. I'm sure some of you have noticed that some of my videos have been privated, some have been deleted, some have been unlisted. So I'm sure you're all wondering what happened and why I'm back now. Well, let me explain with a little bit of a history lesson behind the origin of this channel. In November of 2022, this channel started uploading Vocaloid and vocal synth-based content in the form of playlists, covers, things like that. But it wasn't just me. It was a group of us, actually. It was me and my friends, all coming together, picking out songs we liked, and making playlists with the intention of listening to them via Discord music bots while we were doing other activities in Discord voice calls. While most of the work was physically done by me, which was making a majority of the track lists, making the backdrops, editing and uploading videos, and merging the songs, most of the rest of the group would just kind of give feedback here and there, like, yeah, this song might be a little too loud, this one doesn't really fit the theme, things of that nature. But one specific person and I were the main team behind everything. This person and I had a lot of issues that I don't want to delve too deeply into here, both for the sake of her privacy and for the sake of not drudging up old drama again, now that it has been nearly a year since I last spoke to this person. So, let's move on to when I really stopped uploading playlists. This was when I started to upload vocal synth covers. So, as many of you know, in April of 2023, Kasane Teto was released for Synthesizer V, and I, at that point, had been experimenting with various vocal synth softwares, and had found Kasane Teto Synth V to be the final draw for me towards Synthesizer V. So, I bought her, as well as a pro license for Synth V, and began making covers and uploading them for fun. Now, this was both in part because it was something I personally wanted to do, and have wanted to do for several years, and because at this point in time, the creation of the playlists had turned more into a me doing all of the work, and me being berated for asking the bare minimum of help. Even just asking, hey, can you look at the track list and tell me if it looks good, was met with scorn and disdain for the most part at this point. And I just wanted something I could do for me by myself that I could be proud of without having to ask for input. Around this time, me and this person parted ways for the first time. But I'm an idiot, and in February of 2024, I let this person back into my life, and it would have been about as well as I expect. And then, last year, a year ago, to this day, a little bit over, Tanjiro Taidana admitted to grooming children online. Now, as some of you have pointed out in my comments, which yes, I did read everyone's comments, even if I didn't respond to them. I saw them and I appreciate them. I just did not have the mental capacity to respond to all of them. But as some of you have noticed, he was a pretty big inspiration for most of my covers, as well as being in several of my playlists that were created on the channel. So this was a pretty big blow to me. And at this point, combined with my horrible mental health from this other person that I don't want to speak too much on at this point in time, I deleted, unlisted, and privated most of my covers and playlists. Anything that had him in it was wiped, and anything I wasn't proud of was wiped. I still have it. It does still all exist. Every single bit of it. I still have copies of it. But they've been removed from my YouTube channel. Privated. for the most part. One specific instance was deleted, but I do still have the backup file. And then, almost a year ago, I was freed from this person that had been dragging me down for quite some time. And I got to rediscover my passions and go back into things that made me happy for the sake of making me happy instead of making other people happy. And then, earlier this year, I was invited to a new YouTube channel to be the co-owner, if you will, of a channel known as Supreme Chaos, where we simply have fun, we do what we want, we talk about what we want, and we just share it with the world in case somebody out there wants to listen to our nonsense. And it's been fun. It's really ignited my passion for making videos, and I think that now it has given me the video editing experience that I really needed to return to making my covers and my playlists for real this time. No restraints, no team, just me. So, where does this leave us? I have a roadmap planned for the channel and my content for what I plan to do from this point forward. By the time this video goes public, there's already going to be at least one reprised version of one of my old playlists that was pretty popular. I'd love for you to experience it again. Please check it out. I've put a lot of passion into it, a lot of work, and I'm very proud of it this time. And with that out of the way, allow me to read you the roadmap here of where the channel is going to go. So 3 of the popular playlists have already been given an updated track list, as well as updated aesthetics and visuals, one of which will be the one uploaded alongside this video. Playlists that have been privated will be updated and re-uploaded in the same manner, omitting any content from Tanjiro Taidana. I will also not be including any content from Oster Project and Tora V4, or whatever name they go by now. I will still be using the Oster Project covers. Oster Project covers are still on the table, but I will not be using any original Oster Project vocals. Playlists that have previews, but no actual playlist, will also be getting the same treatment. Makeover, revised track list, and then uploaded. Finally, they're free from the basement. Some of my covers, from this point forward, may still be deleted, unlisted, or privated, because a lot of them were very minimal effort, quickly produced, thrown together slop, and I'm not proud of them. I intend to remake most of them, now that I've improved with both editing skills and synthy skills. And new covers and playlists are still going to come out, but at a much slower rate than previously seen. This is due to the fact that both it is now only me, a one-man team, and also because I want to make content that I am proud of, as well as being busy now with Supreme Chaos, as well as several other fun side projects such as game development. This is something I do for fun, and it's something I now do for me, so I want to enjoy it and give so much passion into my projects that you can feel it when you watch my videos. And that's just about everything. So thank you for watching, and thank you for staying, even when I couldn't. As I said, I did read every comment, even if I did not reply to it. I saw it, and I appreciate it, and it's part of why I finally came back. And if you want to see and hear from me a bit more often, I will leave a link to the Supreme Chaos YouTube channel in the description of this video, and my channel affiliates page has been updated to now include Supreme Chaos as well. So please check it out if you want to see me gaming or talking about things I enjoy, such as creepypasta or Danganronpa. Just anything that I enjoy. If you just like hearing me, it's the place for you. For now, it's time for me to get back to work, and I'll see you all soon.